Hey there cats, good time of the day to you and thank you for tuning into my channel. This time me and a friend of mine are playing Dynamite Deka X or EX, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, more correctly. Either way, it is also known as Asian Dynamite, and this is the last game in the Dynamite Deka series. I'm not sure about it, but I believe I read somewhere that it was made by Chinese guys for the Chinese market. And overall this is Dynamite Deka 2, but with different textures and some new animations, so basically it is a remake of Dynamite Deka 2, aka Dynamite Cup. All in all though, what can I say? I mean, it's not much, but it's still that same crazy Dynamite Deka, and I've got all the other Dynamite Dekas on my channel, so I guess it would be just, not correct to leave the last one unuploaded, so to say, so I've decided I'll do this one as well. All in all, it's still fun, it's still a very fun game, and it's still a beat 'em up to, quite a good one, a beat 'em up to play, yeah. A beat 'em up you definitely should play, but Dynamite Deka 1, the very first, which is known as Die Hard Arcade, is still, a step ahead. This one, though, I'd say is better than the original Dynamite Deka 2, at least, in my opinion. I prefer Dynamite Deka EX to Dynamite Deka 2. So, yeah, what else can I say? As you can see, some mechanics were changed as well. Instead of picking up those super, S's and P's, the letters, right, yeah. Other than picking up the letters, you now pick up these suitcases which change your costumes, and this is the Dynamite Deka EX alternative to, special power or something like that. I mean, I'm still not sure how it was called in Dynamite Deka 2. Special power? Special meter? Like supercharging? I'm not sure. Either way, instead of that mechanic, which I honestly found, pretty unsatisfying, Dynamite Deka EX got these costumes, and what can I say? I loved costumes much more. I feel like it is the right approach to the Dynamite Deka franchise, like the first game also had costumes, albeit in this game the costumes actually change your moveset and change the way your character moves and, change the way your character do. Like, usually one of the costumes is very, makes a character very, very skillful with close combat weapons. The other one makes it a firearm expert, and the third one is usually either very mediocre or something special, I'm not sure how to put it, but the one costume you cannot see here, but it is on the other characters, make it fly around and use every weapon it picks up as damn it, it's very hard to describe. So yeah, let's just put it aside and I'll just say that the third costume is either a balanced one or a very special one, depending on the character. So yeah, what else can I say? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure if that was made for the Chinese market. I mean, this is the aesthetics of the game are very weird. I'm like it looks like if I'd say that Rocky 2 movie was made for the Russian market. I mean, it was Rocky 2 where the Ivan Drago was, right? So Ivan Drago is a stereotype. It makes for a good laugh, but I can't say that this is the way you make characters for the Russian market. So yeah, I'm really not sure if it's kind of strange. It's kind of strange if this game was made for Chinese market, if I'm correct. I believe my memory deceives me, because this is a strange way to make a game for, the specific market by making the stereotypes. It's like if the game that was made for American market would contain explicitly diners, fat white truckers, and I don't know, black people with afro or something like that. You know, it's just looking. Maybe I do not know much about Chinese culture. Yeah, this could possibly be the reason, but to my unexperienced look, this game simply looks like a huge collection of Chinese stereotypes. Which makes for a good laugh. Yeah, it does. But I can't say that this is a game that should be appealing for the Chinese market. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, except for these Indians. I believe they are here just because the Dynamite Deka 2 had Indians. I'm still not sure why they are in this part, in Dynamite Deka EX. But yeah, they're here, so why not? Let's kick their asses as well. Oh man, I mean, I'm not even sure if it is a good thing that this is the last part of the Dynamite Deka, because from one point of view it is fun, but from another point of view it probably should not get any weirder, because any weirder would be way too much. Because it will be like grotesque, something like that. Hope I've got that word correctly on English. Yeah, so this is definitely a farce, but at least it is not that grotesque yet. And any much would be too much. Yeah, that's at least what I think. It's crazy, but it's not like it's not overkill just yet, but it's very close to it. So yeah, perhaps it was just the right place to stop the franchise. Pretty enjoyable, I must say, pretty enjoyable. I've took like, I don't know, about a dozen runs in Dynamite Deka EX. It's pretty much to, you know, to like get acquainted with every feature this game has to offer. Overall, it's like 3 evenings or something like that, and yeah, that's pretty much more than enough for a beat 'em up of this kind. Oh man, I'm still not sure what to press, but it looks I've pressed this one correctly. And yes, I believe there actually was a version translated on English. But yeah, I'm playing the Chinese, I believe. Yeah, these hieroglyphs, they look like Chinese. I've never actually paid much attention to them. So yeah, I actually play Chinese version, and I feel myself okay with that. Or do they? Or are these Japanese? I'm not sure. Just let me take a look at them again. No, these hieroglyphs look like well, whatever. I play Asian version. Alright, let's go this way. And I'm cool with that. Yeah, I do not understand everything that is written on the screen, but it gives me the right feeling. I mean, once again, this is not a game where there's a lot of plot, and Wolfhanger speaks English in cutscenes, so I understand pretty much everything I should understand. What else do I need? There's definitely not much else going on in the plot that I should understand. Dynamite Deka is not a background-rich game. And it's understandable. I would like, you know, I probably wouldn't like to see the world where crazy things like these were possible. I don't know, that would be one crazy world. The background should have been like, I don't know. In previous games, the background looks weirdly out of place. It looks way too normal. Like, remember Dynamite Cup? Terrorists, they like take hostages. They attack the ship, the pirates. Yeah, you know. And then the Navy SEALs. Yeah. Well, you remember the stuff. It starts with, it goes with nukes and. I mean, I don't know. From one point it's out of place, from another point of view it's kind of like one of those silly 90s movies, 1990s action movies. Still, Either way, there's not much about the background. You either make it your relatively normal background, like your usual world with terrorists and seals and stuff, or you make it something completely crazy. Man, I've actually managed to grab this boss. It's a really hard thing to do. This boss is really hard to grab. But yeah, either way. Oh, my friend actually managed to grab this boss as well. That's cool. Not much health points left for him. Yep, you get that. Come on, come on. Oh, I can't believe I haven't grabbed even one. Oh yeah, here's. Oh no, why I've thrown it away? Why I've thrown away that bottle of wine, damn it. Oh, I know why, because that's player 2. This means here my friend plays as Bruno and I play as... what was her name again? I'm not sure. Well, the president's daughter, yeah. As you've probably... Oh no, I've cut the character selection screen. Yeah, then you couldn't notice that. Alright. Then there's the thing I should mention, definitely I should mention. While the first character in this game is Bruno Dellinger, the protagonist of the previous 2 games, the second, the woman character here, is not the Cindy Holiday. So yeah, it is not the same girl which accompanies Bruno in the first Dynamite Deka and which can accompany Bruno in the second Dynamite Deka. This woman here is actually the president's daughter from the first and the second Dynamite Deka, all grown up. Yep, that same girl you've saved twice is now saving yet another girl, which I'm pretty sure is president's daughter as well, but yeah. Another president, perhaps? Yeah, as I've said, I do not really understand much of the plot. There's some girl we gotta save, and I'm not sure who she is. But I'm pretty sure you can Google that stuff online, and I'm really not sure if you even should know who that girl is. I mean, who cares? You gotta save her, and that's about it. You just gotta save a little girl. Who wouldn't save a little girl? Doesn't matter who her parents are. Maybe she doesn't have parents at all. It's still a little girl, and it's still a good thing to save her, right? Something like that, I believe. So yeah, what else can I say? Oh yeah, and the third character is some random girl. I don't know her, really. I believe that's not Jean. At least her name, as far as I remember, was not Jean. So that's not the girl from the second Dynamite Deka as well. And definitely not Cindy Holiday. I'm not sure who the third character is. But the second character is the president's daughter for sure, so yeah, it's a nice thing, you know, it's a nice character development. I mean, it's cool, You've saved her once, you've saved her twice in the Dynamite Deka 1 and 2, and then she suddenly is a playable character. That's something for a change, I mean, because in Dynamite Deka 1 and 2 she was a complete bitch who only... I mean, once you've saved her, she made you fight your friend for some, you know, for some reward for being her bodyguard. I mean, that's a nice hellish move. And I still remember how she danced while we were kicking each other asses. She was a bitch. She deserved, you know, I don't know, a kick to the guts. That's what she deserved. She was a brat. But... yeah, that's nice to do something to redeem her, to make her a playable character perhaps, to make her do something useful. That redeems her. That redeems her pretty much in my eyes. Oh, so here we go. Alright. Here it comes. Yep! Explosion, and a huge one. Here comes the second one, no? Yes, of course it is. Oh man, it's always funny. Explosions in this part of Dynamite Deka look much better than in the previous one, in my opinion. I definitely find it more, I don't know, attractive. Can explosions be attractive? I'm not sure. More appealing? Yeah, something like that. They are not that bright, they're somehow very, I don't know, dirty looking, like a cloud of smoke rather than the cloud of flame. Yeah, they still look much better in my opinion than in the previous part. There you go. Alright. And only one enemy left. Here I come. Alright, good. Oh, so that's fire. Man, it actually written on its side. It says fireworks or something like that. It's not a grenade launcher or rocket launcher. It's a firework launcher. So now this living statue, I'm not sure why, but yeah, well, I mean, giant squid was a pretty peculiar enemy, but still it was kinda, you know, explainable, probably safe to say, well, almost too safe to say realistic. I mean giant squid, alright, I mean, yeah, it wouldn't probably be too busy lying around on a ship waiting for it to be punched by people. But still, fighting giant squid, alright, it's cool. And here we have a living statue. That's, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dynamite Deka X, it really has no boundaries, but still it managed to stay within the less or more reasonable amount of logic breaking moments, let's call it this way. Anything further could be way too much here. So what else can I say? Oh boy, I probably shouldn't eat that thing. Still not sure what it... Oh, it's okay, it's just a fried fish, I believe, but that sign says that it is probably toxic. It says no fishing here because everything is fucking toxic. Alright, so that's why you shouldn't eat fried fish. You probably shouldn't catch and fry it in the first place, but yeah, these guys are still fishing around here, and boy, it looks like they eat this HP damaging fish every day. I kind of feel sorry for them. By the way, it also should be mentioned that while Wolfhunger's team in Dynamite Deka 2, while being, you know, kinda crazy posse, still made some sense, since, you know, they're pirates, so he just, you know, collected scum all over the world, and that's about it. In these games it makes no sense at all. I mean, look, we are fighting some military guys, some guys who has security written on the back of their shorts, so I don't know, jackets. We're fighting some hobos, we're fighting some old guys, we fight all kind of people, and they definitely do not look like a team at all. We just fight random people. I don't know, I mean, they truly do not look like a team. I'm not sure how it was explained in some design documents for this game, and I definitely would like to know, but I'm not sure if it is possible to find out. I mean, Dynamite Deka 2 was ported to console, and it got an art gallery section which explained quite a lot of stuff, actually. There were a lot of artist notes on the characters and, you know, on the design, on the way the characters were designed, but here we do not have anything like it, so yeah, I'm totally not sure how it happened and why we are fighting random people. Once again, that's one another thing that pushes Dynamite Deka X closer to the limit where there would be too much illogical things for it to be simply, you know, enjoyable. I mean, it's trashy, you know. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a bad movie and a trash movie. So there's a bad game and there's a trash game. So this is a trashy game. Yeah, Dynamite Deka EX. It's trashy, but it is not bad. It's definitely trashier than the first and second Dynamite Deka. And you know, for trash to stay in a trashy area and for it not to cross in a bad area, it still got to have some reason and stuff, you know. That's what trashy movies do. Good trashy movies like Hobo with a Shotgun. It still has a lot of reason and a heck of a good plot. And this trashy game, it still has some reason, yeah, which it definitely shouldn't lose once again. I'll repeat that once again, yeah. Which it like shouldn't have lost, and yeah, it didn't. And it still has a pretty good gameplay, so yeah, it's enjoyable. Alright, here comes Wolf Hunger, the final boss. Here we are, Wolf, once again.
I've been expecting you.
I mean, this dude survived a nuclear explosion. I mean, in Dynamite Deka 2, I believe all endings put him in the way of the nuclear explosion. I remember 2 of the endings and I can't seem to remember the third. So there was one ending where the whole island explodes. There was an ending where... Yeah, I remember the third one. Yeah, there was an ending where you reverse the rocket into him, and there was an ending where, I don't know, he simply exploded. I mean, he was lying on the deck of his ship and he exploded. And despite this, Wolf Hunger actually survived. I mean, one of those endings just has to be canon. And here he is still. This dude is so badass and his voice acting is just so good. And his animation is amazing. Man, I love Wolf Hunger. I wished he would appear in some other games other than Dynamite Deka, because that's one cool villain. I mean, he's a funny guy. He's like the perfect villain for the Segato Sanshiro, and that first Dynamite Deka that allows you to put Wolf Hunger versus Segato Sanshiro. It's simply amazing, man. Oh boy, Wolf Hunger just refuses to get down. Come on, man. Oh, bear hug. Alright, that was not cool. Here I come. Come on, hit him. Alright, break him, come on! Alright, here I come! That's it. Wolf Hunger down. Woo! Dynamite Deka EX is the first Dynamite Deka which actually doesn't make you fight each other after you defeat Wolf Hunger. This means this little girl, which we are saving now, is a much better person rather than the daughter of the American president, which we can play right now and which we were saving in the first and second Dynamite Deka. Yeah, this girl is definitely a better girl, and I feel myself much better saving her rather than that bitch again. So yeah, thanks to the devs for not making us fight each other. From the other point of view, fighting each other was pretty fun, but you know, at the same time it was a little bit frustrating. Yeah, I didn't like that much. It was enjoyable, but I didn't like it. I don't know, it had its ups and its downs, but overall I'm thankful we didn't fight each other. So that's it for the Route 1, thanks for being with me, and stay tuned for more. Good luck!